Are you preparing for CAT and other MBA entrance exams? BYJU'S Exam Prep, CAT and MBA, your one-stop solution for all MBA exams related questions. Watch unique strategies to ace CAT, XAT, SNAP, IIFT, TISNET, CMAT and other important MBA entrance exams. Tips and tricks to boost score, subject-wise and chapter-wise sessions, previous year's questions, exam-related update and notifications, live exam analysis and actual questions discussion. So why wait? Subscribe to BYJU'S Exam Prep, CAT and MBA YouTube channel and press the bell icon to stay updated.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to BYJU'S Exam Prep. So today we are going to have a session on some puzzles based on matrix and floor-based concepts. Matrix is basically grid in which you have data to be filled in form of rows and columns, and floor-based is a sort of arrangement in which you arrange people in different floors, right? So like you have linear arrangement in a horizontal manner, floor-based arrangement is a vertical arrangement. So let us solve some puzzles based on this. So when we talk about different type of puzzles, we have linear arrangement, circular arrangement, grid based, floor based, okay, ranking comparison, and then puzzles based on blood relations. So these are the different categories of puzzles that are asked in Maharashtra CET, and the number of questions from puzzles is quite high. So one must practice all kinds of puzzles in their preparation. So from 16th to 30th of May, we are having a series CAT 2022 Decoded. So there are 6 months left for the examination. So this series is for your preparation. So how to start the preparation now? What are the things you need to do in order to excel in CAT? Many of the aspirants who are starting their preparation at this stage would be needing the guidance that what is the right way to start, what are the right things to be done, etc. Okay, so it will contain 4 strategic sessions, 2 VRC sessions, 4 DILR sessions, and 5 quant sessions. So it started yesterday, and every day at 7 p.m. we have sessions from this series. So do subscribe to our channel in order to watch these sessions. And if you're preparing for CAT and other MBA entrance examinations for the next year, that is 22 and 23, you may enroll in our program, and it contains live classes, recorded classes, mock tests, practice questions, books, etc. So here's the first puzzle that we are going to do today. It says that there are 11 people, they work in 3 departments, okay, and uh, the departments are sales, operations, and IT, and at least 2 and not more than 5 people work in each department. So some information is given to us. So it says that at least 2 and not more than 5. Do you understand these terms? What does at least 2 mean and not more than mean? Because these are some things where people make mistake. Like at least 2 will count 2 also, right? Some people think that at least 2 means that 3 or more, but at least 2 means 2 or more. Similarly, not more than 5 means maximum up to 5. So at least 2, if we talk about this, at least 2 means 2 or more than 2. Not more than 5 means maximum 5 people. Okay, so that contains 5 also. Not more than 5 does not mean less than 5. It can contain 5 also. So 5, 4, so on. So if we combine these two conditions, that means there are either 2, 3, 4 or 5 people in a particular department. Total 11 people in 3 departments. Okay, and there are some conditions given. Using that, let's uh, try to make this. Daily, how many practice to be practiced? See, as much as you can, there is no such limit to it, right? But at least like 4 or 5 sets if you do in a day, that is good, because you need to maintain speed in this part. And these are not those puzzles, like if you practice a lot of puzzles, you automatically have speed in solving puzzles. Because when you attempt these questions, you do not attempt one question, but you get multiple questions out of a puzzle, like 5 to 6 questions per set. So try to make this that in which department is which person working, and then we will solve this and then look at the questions based on it. Has anyone made the arrangement? 11 people in 3 departments, and at least 2 and not more than 5. So between 2 to 5 people in one particular department. Sales, ops, and IT. So let us see this. Has anyone completed this? Like all 11 people, which department do they work? We are not given any direct information that this person works in this department. We are given negative sort of information that this person does not work in a particular department, but nowhere it is mentioned that so and so person works in this department. So what we will do is we will keep this condition in mind and try to find out people that work in same department or different departments. That is what is given to us, right? We are not given that who works in which department. None of the sentences say. So D works with G and H, but not in the IT department. So DGH will be in one department. Okay, that is not IT. Now it can be ops, it can be sales also. Okay. K works with I. So K and I is another pair. Okay. Then I works neither with H or N. So I cannot work in this. Right. So K and I, that's in a different department. So there is one department, this is second department. We do not know which particular, but since I does not work with H, so it will be a different department. Then we have N works with Y. Now I does not work with N, right? So NY is another department. That could be this department also, right? Y neither works with G nor with X. So this is the third department because Y does not work with G. Are you getting this? So there are 3 departments. Okay. D works with G and H, so one department. Now K with I and I does not work with H, so that is a second department. Then N Y are together, and I does not work with C. N works with Y and Y does not work with G, right? So this cannot be the department. So 3 different departments. Okay. Now we have X works with U and Z. Now X, U, Z cannot come in this part because there are three already people. If you include X, U, Z, it will make it six. So X, U, Z come here, can come here or here. So let us look at other conditions which talk about X, U, Z. Okay, Y does not work with X. So X, U, Z, X, U, and Z, they cannot come with Y. So X, U, Z will come in this. Okay, so X, Q, Z come in this. Now we have made 3 plus 5, 8, 10. 1% is remaining. Uh, Neither Y nor Z works with E. E is not mentioned. So Y does not work with E. Z does not work with E. So this will be this department. Okay, so now we've got the three departments. The number of people in each department, we know that these are one particular department, this particular department, this is the third department. Now we need to find that who works in which department. So neither nor E nor X works in the operations department. So this is not operations, this is also not operations. Okay, so that means N and Y work in the operations department because they do not work in operations, they do not work in operations. One more such statement was given that D does not work in IT department. So they do not work in IT department, they will work in this department D, G, H, E and A, I, X, U, Z. That work in the third department. Okay, so did you get this? Saurabh, G, D, H, N. No, N will not come in this. Okay, Optimus, D, G, H, E. Yes, Optimus, your thing is correct. Right, you are getting the same as I am getting. And Ansari, did you get the same one? Or anyone getting? So Saurabh, let us see where our answers differ. So you said G, D, H, N, and E, right? N works with Y, right? So you have written N twice. Okay, so this is the arrangement that we will get 11 people in three departments. Sales will have 4 people, Ops have 2 people, and IT has 5 people. Okay, all right. So now we can answer the questions. So this is what we will get. Who amongst the following works in the operations department? So operations we have N and Y. So out of the options, the answer will be Y. Who amongst the following works with K? Okay, so K is in the IT department. We have X, U, Z, and I. Okay, so among the options we are given I. Okay, so I works in the same department. Who amongst the following work in the IT department? So X, U, Z, K, I. That is what we get in the IT department. How many people work in the sales department? So that is the advantage in puzzles, right? So when we solve this puzzle, we get to answer 4 or 5 questions, right? So 4 people work in the sales department. Which of the following pairs is true? Z and IT is true. Okay, UIT. So sorry, the answer will be E. Z and IT and U and IT. That is also true. So whenever you have such kind of questions wherein both of them, all of them, right? So make sure that you look at the last option also. Sometimes what happens is we see the first option and we mark and move ahead. Okay, make sure that you read the last option. Many times they say multiple options out of these are correct. All of the above, more than none of the above. So one needs to be careful in answering those. Okay, so both Z and IT and U and IT both are correct. So it's our general tendency, right? We see the first option correct, we mark the answer. So in such questions, be careful. All right, so here's the next one. It says that there are 8 people. They are enrolled in 3 different courses. Okay, and then something about that they like different colors. Okay, so it says that minimum 2, not more than 3. So basically 2 to 3 people enrolled in one particular course, and they like different colors. These are the colors and some information given about them. So let us try to formulate a table, getting the color that they like and the course in which they are enrolled. So again, 5 questions associated with it. So remember that solving puzzles is always an advantage. Okay, and this is something which is certain. There are certain topics which you feel okay, aega ki nahi aega. But puzzles, it will definitely come. Good number of questions from puzzles. So practice them well so that you at least have the confidence that you solve some puzzle. Let us say there are 6 puzzles. Even if you solve just 4 out of 6, you have the confidence that at least you have done these many questions. Okay. So 8 people, 3 courses, and then colors. His puzzles are hard at times. There are some puzzles which may be easy also. But the good part is, as I said, like you score in bulk, right? Instead of solving one question, you are able to solve 5 questions at once. So while preparing, make a list of topics that you find key. You can do them fast. Let us say syllogisms, right? If you are able to do syllogisms fast, so make sure that you attempt those in the examination. There will be some topics which you can do fast, which you will take time. Let's say blood relations. Some people get confused in blood relations, or some other topic which might be time taking, like critical reasoning. Critical reasoning is always time taking. You cannot do it instantly. In quant also, if your calculation is good, you can do individual questions. Otherwise, there are certain topics, number series and all, that can be done fast. So 8 people, and it says that not more than 3, minimum 2. So basically 2 or 3 people enrolled in one particular course. Okay, so have you got the colors as well? Because here we have to fill like 2 parameters for every person, the course and the color. Okay, frustrated is done. On an average, if you take like 4 to 5 minutes to solve this level of puzzle, that's considered as a very good speed, because you'll be able to do 4 to 5 questions, like 5 questions in 5 minutes kind of thing. 4 minutes to solve the puzzle plus 1 minute to attempt the question. If it goes beyond 7-8 minutes, that you need to work hard, because people will be able to do this in 5 minutes. Okay. All right. So let's see this. So always we should fill first, like quickly read and fill the information that is directly given to us, right? So it says O likes green. That is green. In not enrolled in BCom and BA and BCom. So that is the third one. That is BSc. Okay. P enrolled in BSc but does not like science. So if he does not like, let us ignore that, right? So we have to find what does he like. So just skip it, and then T likes blue. Okay, not enrolled in BSc and BA. So T is in BCom. The course in which T enrolled contains two more people in it. So BCom has 3 people. Okay, so there are total 8 people. So two subjects will have 3 people and one subject will have 2 people. So BCom has 3 people. Okay, M enrolled in BA. So M in BA, and what he does not like, just ignore that, right? We have to find what they like. Now N likes black. Now it is given that N does not, it is not enrolled with P and T in same course, right? So P is enrolled in PSC, T in BCom, right? So N will be in BA. Okay. Q likes gray and enrolled with P. Q is gray, was green, and enrolled with P. So Q is in PSC. So we already have 3 people in PSC. So two people will be in BA, right? So 2 people will be 2 people we have found BA. So both these will be BCom. So at least this part was quite easy. Okay. The one who likes white and silver enrolled in BCom. So white and silver. Okay. R likes white. So R likes white. So this person will like silver. Now we are left with 2 colors. Okay. So we are given P. P does not like silver, black, and white. So silver and white are done. So P does not like black. M enrolled in BA does not like black, silver, and blue. So black and silver are done. M does not like blue. So P will like blue is also done. कौन सा कलर बच गया? Blue, black, white, yellow is remaining, and pink is remaining. Yellow and pink is remaining, right? One of the people who enrolled in BA likes yellow. So this will be yellow. And this will be pink. Okay, so here it is written that one of the people enrolled in BA likes yellow. So that's why we will get M yellow and P pink. Okay, so this completes the puzzle. So it was an easy one. It looked lengthy, but not so lengthy, because most of the information was given to us. Okay, who likes white? White is R. Who amongst the following enrolled in BA? So BA we have M and N, right? So from this we get M and N. M likes which among the following color? M likes yellow. Which pair is correct? M yellow B com, that is not correct. P pink B com is not correct. Okay, O green BA. O green BA is also not correct. Q gray BSC. That is the correct pair. That is the correct relation among the options. Who likes pink color? It is P who likes pink color. Okay, it was an easy one. All right, so let's do another puzzle. Now this is a floor based puzzle. So there are 8 floors, and the floors, see, generally they give the numbering as like this. Do not take it for granted, but make sure you read that. So the floors are numbered 1 to 8 from bottom to top. Okay, so that is the case in these questions. Generally, the puzzles that you get in Maharashtra CET, I'll give you a hint that the statements are interconnected, right? Uh, they won't give you very like you just read the first statement and then the last statement. Generally, these are interconnected. Like for example, in first is talking about V, second is talking about V and P, third is talking about P and T, then T and Q. So they have a chain, right? So if you place V, you can place P, then you can place T, then you can place Q, then Q from Q R, like this we can place these people. So that is the case generally, and if you find such kind of sets, consider them as easy ones. ओके दोज आर इजी वंस क्योंकि वहां पे स्ट्रेट ऑर्डर में सेंटेंस पढ़ने हैं राइट फर्स्ट सेंटेंस पढ़ा वी की पोजीशन निकाली वी और पी की निकाली देन पी एंड टी सो यू माइट गेट केसेस बट दीज आर easy ones very easy ones because straight away the connection is rather than some jumbled up sentences in which you have to find out where to start from right those are challenging. So see to it that wherever you get a puzzle, do you get statements like this? If yes, then you should understand that this is something that I must do. Bank PO level, I would say PO prelims level, right? PO mains level nahi aata. PO mains level is uh, on the higher side, right? See what happens in see comparison. Do the comparison of scores. How much score people get in PO mains? Not very much. Even if you score it, uh, like cutoffs might not be even double digits. Okay, but in prelims, people score heavily. So prelims, you can call it PO prelims and maximum up to clerical mains level, not beyond that. So we can start from the first statement. It says more than 5 people live above V. Right? More than 5 means it can be 6. Now we will not count 5. Right? It is saying if it clearly says more than 5. Right? More than 5 means if it said 5 or more. So there are two different things. If I say 5 or more, 5 or more means 5, 6, 7 like this, right? More than 5 means starting from 6. So these are the things that you must understand well. If you understand these concepts, these meanings well, you will never make mistakes. Otherwise, some people make mistakes uh, because of this. They take consider 5 also as a case. So more than 5 people live above V. So V can be on second floor also, it can be on first floor also. Because it can be 6 people, it can be 7 people. 2 people between V and P. So 1, 2, P. In this case, 1, 2, P. So we will follow, we will fill both the cases parallelly, okay, unless we can reject anything, because we can be here, we can be here also. Now only three people between P and T, so this is P, 1, 2, 3, T not possible. If you look below, 1, 2, 3, this is T, okay. If you consider this case, 1, 2, 3, T is not possible. In this case, 1, 2, 3, T, okay. So we are getting both cases, we are filling them parallelly. Only one person between T and Q. So T, this will be Q. And if this is T, this will be Q. Okay. Right. So next is the number of people living below Q is same as the number of people living above R. So whenever you get this kind of statement, okay, whenever you get this kind of statement, even in linear arrangement, if it says that number of people sitting to the left of this person is equal to number of people sitting to the left, right of that person, right? Never count. Always remember that, never count this. Now what does this directly mean is the positions of these people from different ends is same. So if I say Q is, as we do not know the position of R. Okay, so if you look at Q in the first scenario, Q is third from the bottom. Okay, so that means R will be third from the top. If Q is third from the bottom, R will be third from top. If Q is third from the top, R will be third from bottom. So always remember this thing whenever you get this kind of statement, number of people below X is same as number of persons above Y, or number of people to the left of this is equal to number of people to the right of that person. So always remember that the position is same, right, from different ends. Never count this. Okay. All right. Now K lives on an even numbered floor immediately above S. Right. So K lives in an even numbered floor immediately above S. So K will come just above S. Now in this case, we do not have any scenario wherein we can place these two like this. That will be possible in this scenario, and this case gets eliminated. Okay. Now, now we do not need this information, right? We could put like W straight away. We do not need this information. Okay, that was just a redundant data. Even if it was not written even numbered, we could have answered this. Okay, so very easy one. We just moved from one statement to another and fill cases parallelly, right? Some students, what they do is they take one case and then they make the second case. Remember that when you make two cases separately, what will happen is you will have to read the conditions again and again. So do not take the cases one after the other. Sometimes you might be lucky, you might get answer in the first case itself. If you are unlucky, your first case is gone, maybe you might need to make 3 or 4 cases. So whatever is the number of cases, try to fill them parallelly. At some stage, the cases will keep getting eliminated. 4 of the 5 are alike in a certain way. Which of the following does not belong to that group? 4 of these 5 people are following a particular pattern. You have to tell which of these is not in the group. Basically, the odd one out. So RS, if we see 6 and 7, PR is 5 and 6, SW is 7, 4, Okay, VT is 2, 1, and QV is 3, 2. So that is obviously the odd one out, right? All others are neighbors. Who among the following lives immediately above W? So immediately W is on the fourth floor. We have immediately above WSP. On which of the following floors does R live? R lives on the sixth floor. How many people are sitting between V and R? I mean, sitting instead of sitting, it should be staying between or living between. They are not sitting in a line. So between V and R, V is on the second floor and R is on the sixth floor. So 1, 2, 3 people. Okay. Aja, like sometimes people make mistake in people in between. They just subtract 6 minus 2 and answer 4, right? So it should always be, you do not have to count R as the fourth person. So 3 people in between, right? If it is said that how many floors above, then it will be 4 floors above. But the difference, the number of people will be 3. Which of the following statements is true regarding W? R and Q can interchange as condition remains satisfied. No, R and Q cannot interchange. I'll tell you the reason why. So there was one statement that there is one person between T and Q. Okay, so that's how we place that, right? Check that condition. There's one condition that there is one person between T and Q. So that is not being followed. So which statement is true regarding W? So 3 people sit below W, right? So that is true, isn't it? There is no option like more than one, so you will mark this as the answer. Okay, rest all will be false. So first itself is true. So generally in true false questions, they do not give us the first option, right? Because they want people to read more options and answer. In examination, at least I have seen very rarely that first option is correct in such kind of statements. They want people to read all the options and then answer. Okay. All right, so those were some puzzles for your practice. So on a daily basis, I mean, try solving some puzzles, and you get plenty of them. These are some topics which you get very high number of puzzles, right? So these are asked in banking examinations, very common. There are a lot of banking examinations that take place, right? All of them contain these kind of puzzles. So the pattern of Maharashtra CET is very much uh, similar to that of banking examinations, be it reasoning puzzles, be it kind of questions in verbal ability, be it certain questions like number series, syllogisms, and approximations, etc. Right? So different. If you solve those papers, that will also help you in your preparation. Okay. All right. So that's it for today's class. Thanks for watching this video. Have a great day ahead. Goodbye.